you are not going to lose your job due to AI, but there's a chance you might lose your job to someone who speaks AI better than you do. And I think that's very real. And I mean, we are hiring right now at 5 Door Media. We're hiring at Larissa Media, and we have had applicants on broad spectrums, where I can absolutely tell that they answered all of our interview questions using AI.
Right.
And as the person interviewing them, I have such a hard battle with that because I have zero expectations that they're not going to use AI in any sort of way when they work here, right? Now, there's the element of I want them to be upfront and honest and not sort of like sneak in AI to make it seem like it's 100% them. So I walk that tightrope of what I expect and what's okay. But at the same time, if I have an applicant that we're talking about here, we give out like test projects before we hire somebody. Here's client A, who is a bakery or whatever I think we've used in the past. They're wanting to sell more on their website. Their website views are down. Like, what's the strategy you would create to help them get more website views? If someone just comes up with a strategy, okay. But if somebody comes to me and says, I would go to a ChatGPT source, I would use the tools that are available to me through AI to come up with like taglines, to come up with this to help save time and make this project more efficient and effective. I like that answer, right? Yeah. Compared to somebody who just comes up with just marketing strategy, and maybe they used AI for their answer, but they didn't tell me. Right. I'd rather someone be upfront about how would you use all the tools available to you in the world that we live in to make this more successful for our client, right? And if they're like, oh, I would use AI for this, I'd create a custom GPT for this, I would set up an AI agent for this. I'm like, why am I not hiring that person, right? Because they have invested in themselves and the skills that they have and their knowledge of AI and the tools that are available. They have invested in that to make my company better, right? To make my client experience better. So compared to someone who like, no, I just don't believe in AI.
Right.
I don't believe you're going to work for my company then. Like that's a reality, right? I don't think we're moving to a space where AI is an option anymore.
Yeah,
and I love seeing applicants that have showed me that they've invested in their own time to be educated in AI and how that could possibly make us better.
Awesome. I love talking AI. I can talk to you for hours about it. I've listened to you on other podcasts, Drew, and it's just fun stuff. Let's get into the ISSA stuff. Anybody out there that's going in November? I think it's in November, right? ISSA this year in Vegas. Yeah. So what do you got going on? What do you got cooking there for people to have a little fun?
No, I love it. Yeah, ISSA is great.